Hey YouTube people, this is Copa Bustos, and these are the differences between being active duty and a reservist in the United States Marine Corps. When we're joining the military, we have a lot of questions, and those questions can include, am I joining the Army? Am I joining the Navy? Maybe the Air Force? But hey, you want to be the best. You want to be with the best. You want to join the Marine Corps. That's why I'm here, to explain to you the differences between being active duty and being a reservist. There's a lot of differences, but for the sake of this video, I only picked 10. Here's my 10. Here's our first difference, and it's probably one of the bigger ones. So here we go. You ready? Yes, you guessed it, it's salary. So, if you join active duty, when you graduate boot camp and you become a Marine, you'll most likely be a private, E1, or a private first class, which is a PFC and E2. And you get E2 or private first class by having college credits before you join the Marine Corps, or referring other people and get other people to join. And the salary range for these two ranks is from $1,467 to $1,645 a month. Versus being a reservist for E1 and E2, private and private first class, goes from $206 to $231. Yes, the difference is very big, but you gotta think, if you're a reservist, you're only doing this for 1 weekend a month. So it's basically a part-time job. And anyway, we're not doing this for the money, right? We're doing this for the pride of being the best fighting force in the world. The second one is school benefits, and this is a very big one for me because I'm all about going to school. So when I was active duty my first 4 years, I tried going to school after work, and it's really hard because the work tempo and the working hours are just crazy. So the professors in school, they don't really care if you're a Marine and you have to work 12 hours on, 12 hours off. You still got to get the schoolwork done because they need that to grade you. So that makes it hard. However, being active duty, you still get your classes paid for with tuition assistance, and you don't have to use your GI Bill. Now, being a reservist, you have to use your GI Bill, and in some occasions they let you use tuition assistance. So you still get free school. The difference between active and reserves is obvious. When you're reserves, you're home and you can dedicate your life and be a full-time student. So if you're looking to move fast and get your degree, reservist is probably the way. Our third one is going to be medical. If you're active duty, something hurts, you broke an arm, you have a cavity, you just walk into medical and they'll take care of it for free. And that's a great benefit because even if it's not the best medical services in the world, hey, it's free and they get their stuff done. Versus being a reservist, you qualify for TRICARE, but the only catch is that you got to be active duty for at least 30 days. How do I do that if I'm a reservist? Well, after you're done with all your training, basic training, boot camp, MCT, MOS school, everything, you get to your unit, you have to go on type of mission that includes 30 plus days of active duty, so you can qualify for TRICARE. The fourth one is going to be training. Either you're active duty or you're a reservist, you still got to complete boot camp, MCT, MOS school, and you got to do everything just like the active duty guys until that point. After that, you move on to your unit, you go back home, do your thing. Active duty goes to their unit and they do their thing in the fleet. Our fifth one is going to be our uniform allowance. Uniform allowance, it's better for active duty Marines because obviously they're working a lot more and their uniforms get damaged faster. So being active duty, you get uniform allowance of maybe $300 or $400 once a year. Versus being a reservist, you don't get uniform allowance. Our sixth one is going to be annual training. Active duty Marines do not have to complete annual training. Why? Because active duty Marines are constantly training. Versus a reservist, they only drill once a month. So in the summer, usually Marines have to go to their unit for at least 2 weeks and get some annual training done. You'll do some courses and maybe shoot some guns, be in the field for a little while, and you'll be good. Our seventh one is going to be deployments. Deployments for active duty and reservists usually go the same way. If your reservist unit gets activated, at that moment you'll be active duty. However, reservist units might get extended a little bit more than active duty, but on the bright side, reservists get paid more while deployed. Number eight is going to be leave or vacation, and you accumulate 2.5 days of vacation every month. You can take that leave or vacation whenever you feel like taking some vacation. Just all you got to do is have it approved by your bosses or sergeants. And versus the reservist, you don't take leave, but if you're thinking about going for vacation somewhere else, foreign or in another state or something, and that's going to conflict with your drill, well, there's two alternatives. You can do a courtesy drill, which is you request to drill wherever you're going in a new unit. You can do that. Or you can request to drill before the actual drill comes. So you're pretty much doing it before you're supposed to. Anyway, as long as you get those hours, as long as you get that drill done, everything should be alright. After you're done with your drill, you cover your drill days, you can carry on with your vacation. Number 9 and 10, I'm going to discuss at the same time because number 9 is responsibility and number 10 is freedom. What are the differences between these two? Well, if you're active duty, your responsibility is to be a grown man or a grown woman and do what you're supposed to do at all times, even when no one's looking. But it's easier because you have NCOs, which are sergeants and corporals, and they're always looking up on you. Like, they're always making sure that you're not doing anything you're not supposed to do. But when you go home as a reservist, sergeants and corporals, staff sergeants, they're not going to be paying attention to what you do. As long as you're home and you're not on drill, it's like, see you next time. So it's up to you to not do drugs, to not underage drink, to not drink and drive, and to not get in trouble or commit any felony. So responsibility is a big part of being in the Marine Corps. I've seen a lot of people get in trouble for stuff that is just plain stupid. So be responsible and enjoy your freedom, because in active duty we call it liberty. After working hours, you have liberty, you have libo, whatever you want to call it. You can do whatever you want, but next morning you have to be on time for work. Same thing. As a reservist, you have liberty, but how long is your liberty? Probably 28 days out of the month. So you got to be responsible. In this video, I covered the top 10 differences, in my opinion, between being active and a reservist in the Marine Corps. At this moment, I feel more than confident that you understand what I've explained. However, if in any case I missed something or you didn't understand something, please let me know. Type down a comment and I'll be more than glad to answer your questions. Please like my videos, subscribe to my channel for more videos. They're going to keep coming every Sunday. And stay safe. Semper Fi.